that we've got a whistle. So when we're on Team D, we're practicing. We've got one whistle that stops the play, and then I'm the next whistle, and I don't blow that next whistle until we get 11 guys sprinting to the ball. Right now, we're walking in practice. You know, we're jogging or we're walking. We got to get 11 hats to the ball immediately. We've got to be sprinting so that if 10 misses that tackle, we can clean it up. Also, another thing with our backers, you know, we still got to work on reading our key, which is our guard. We're reading those guards. They killed us on counter. You know, I told you last week they were going to run jet and they were going to run counter. And they had us in a little bit of a predicament. Now they got little man, number 11. He's a talented guy. So we stopped him with Byron. Well, then they'd run counter back inside. Then we'd move Byron back inside. They hit us on jet. So our backers inside, they have to do a better job of reading the guard because the guard is going to take you to the play. And then our D linemen have to do a better job of squeezing it down or hip pocketing on the backside. But yeah, number 32 and 33, they're a big load, and we've got to get 11 hats to the ball.
Absolutely, those kids had some success on the field, and on the flip side, well, we're talking about Byron, him being the player of the game. What I was just talking about with what happened with Streville hitting high, Byron was on the giving out end on a few of those himself. I do know whenever he hit the hole and come through, their safety crashed down and tried to hit him high. It wasn't a good look for him.
Yeah, he punishes people. You know, I was on, I guess it was the Wave. I was on the Wave a week ago talking about the Russell County game with the Russell County coach, and he was commenting on how going into the Somerset game, they got a lot of kids that were banged up. And it was because of Byron mainly. You know, Byron's running downhill and he's punishing people, and even the Campbellsville kids, you know, they were hurting a little bit. So Byron's a big kid and he runs the ball really well.
Going into this Friday night, I know we got Berea coming into town. Berea is actually 0-2 coming into Friday night's contest at home. I think one of the up their roster, I believe they only had like 19 kids come out total. So I know that's one game probably where your numbers are going to take advantage because you know as well as I do, that third quarter comes around and you're playing, you got 19 kids and probably 12, 13 of them are taking the majority of the snaps. They're going to be gassed come that third quarter.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of kids. They're a 1A program, and Campbellsville's a 1A program, but the difference is Campbellsville's, you know, they're probably top 10 1A program in the state. Berea is not. But we can't let them hang around, and I think that's what we did at Russell County. You know, I still think we're better than the Russell County team, but we let them hang around in the game, and so we got to make sure we come out fast and we strike hard right off the bat against Berea because you can't let a team like that hang around or they're going to gain confidence. But, yeah, our numbers should wear on them, and we should be able to have an advantage up front.
Offensively for Berea, what do they bring to the table? What kind of offense do they run?
They've got a nice quarterback. They're more spread, so they want to take some shots downfield, and then they want to spread you out and try to run the ball. And they also want to run some options. So I'm really hoping to see our defense. Here's what I expect. I expect our defense to allow 0 points. We want to shut them out, and we want to create some turnovers. When they run that option, we want to bust it up pretty quick, and I'd love to see a scoop and score. That'd be nice.
Absolutely. See them flying around to the ball. Definitely not walking is what you was talking about in practice. Some of your players coming in now. You got some captains coming in the house.
Can I talk about them real quick?
Yes,
they
sir.
haven't been on here. So we got Lane Grant here, and we got Byron Rogers, and we got Brayton Coomer down there. Lane Grant, I think maybe I've said this, I can't remember, but he's a captain, and not only is he a captain, he got every single vote. So when we voted on this, I let the players vote on it, and it was at camp, summer camp, and he got every single vote on the team. I've not seen that happen since I've been here. I've never seen that happen as an assistant coach or even as a player. So I thought that was a really big honor for Lane, and he's doing a good job of leading us and pushing the kids around him. Byron is also another captain. He's you a junior? You didn't do the hold back year, did you? So he's a junior. Lane, I guess, is a sophomore. so that's pretty cool. But Byron's a junior, and of course he plays fullback and inside linebacker, really wherever we need him. He also punts from time to time, so he's a leader for us. And then we have Brayton Coomer, and I'm just so pumped that Brayton came out. I remember when I first got here, I tried to get his brother Braxton to come out. He was a load. He was just a humongous young man, full beard and everything, and I would go to his house. I would go to his house and knock on his door to try to get his older brother to come out, and usually Brayton would answer, and he was just a little 7th or 8th grader at the time. So I'm so glad that he came out. We all know he's a baseball phenom, and this is the first time he's played football since middle school. But guys, we're plugging him in all over the place. So he earned the starting corner position, and he shut down Mace Gossard. I mean, he did a good job of shutting him down. Then he did so well at corner, we've even tried him out at some D end because he's tough, he's gritty, he wants to win. Then we put him out at receiver because he'll go out and block. And now I've got him at some tight end. So Brayton's just doing everything for us, and we're just really excited that he came out.
It's pretty awesome that you got 3 guys here that their parents have all contributed to Adair County sports in some shape, form, or fashion. I know Lane's parents, his dad played football. Byron, his dad played football. I played with his dad in high school, and he plays very similar to his daddy. He was a load, run downhill, and liked to punish people. And the Coomer kid down there, his daddy was just freaking good at everything he done. Yeah. I played softball with him after his high school playing days, and you talk about a man among men. The dude could do it all. Yeah. I did watch him in high school in a alumni basketball game, and I think I was in 8th grade at the time, and it stood out. He drop stepped and broke the rim on somebody.
Oh, gosh.
The dude's 6'2", 6'3", and he could play down low and eat your lunch and pop the sack. He was a bad man, and everybody knew he was around when he was in the game. So nothing but good things to say about all 3 of these guys. Family lineage, I guess, of Adair County sports.
They do a good job for him.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
This is Julia Bolt. I'm a Russell County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I am well on my way to earning my degree in elementary education. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the basketball program. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
This is Deborah Curry from Anderson's Pizzeria. Be sure to stop by the restaurant located on Campbellsville Road and check out our new menu items, our updated venue, and lineup of events like karaoke night, live bands, family night, and so much more. Stay up to date on what's happening at the restaurant on our Facebook page. We're at 1411 Campbellsville Road. I'm the owner, Deborah Curry. Come for the food, stay for the community.
Welcome back to Adair County High School. We're still in a lightning delay. The weather has cleared now, but due to safety rules that are in place from the last lightnings that was seen, you have to wait 30 minutes longer. And it looks like right now the plan is to have kickoff at approximately 7:25. So hopefully in about 10 minutes. If something changes there, we'll be back on to let you know. But going to hear back from our sponsors for a little bit, and hopefully here in 7 or 8 minutes we'll be back and finish our pregame up and get ready for kickoff. We'll thank our sponsors one more time. You hear commercials from all of them, but our sponsors tonight: J&S Auto Sales, JL Gate, TJ Regional Health, Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, United Citizens Bank, Adair Progress, First and Farmers National Bank, Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia, Columbia Pharmacy, Southern Nest Realty, Barker Insurance, Jag Fabrication, Anderson's Pizzeria, Lindsey Wilson College, and Kentucky Sanitation. So sit back to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back as soon as we can to get you ready for kickoff here from Adair County and Berea. You're listening to Adair County Indians Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIM.
Hey, Brad Hodges here, new market president at First and Farmers National Bank. I invite you to stop in today and experience fast, friendly community banking at any one of our 3 Columbia locations. No time to stop by? No worries. You can now open your checking and savings account online at firstandfarmers.com.
We take care of you.
That's a fact. Their motto is, if it's convenient for you, it's convenient for us. And they stand by that. Don Franklin, Columbia, 1072 Camelsville Road, Columbia, Kentucky.
For over 20 years, JL Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. JL Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
Anderson's Pizzeria is now offering homemade daily lunch specials from 11 to 1 every weekday. Like their homemade barbecue meal on Thursdays, which includes a barbecue sandwich, coleslaw, and a dessert. Delivery is available within city limits and while supplies last. Check out their Facebook page for the daily special. Good times calls for great pizza. Anderson's Pizzeria, where great pizza is the life of the party. Don't get caught in the summer heat. If you're looking for a new car to keep you cool and get you where you need to go this summer, stop by J&S Auto Sales here in Columbia. View their inventory online at jnsautosales.ky.org or stop by the lot located on Russell Road.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Kentucky Sanitation is an industry leader in waste management services all throughout Kentucky. From serving business owners in the community to construction workers on job sites and everything in between. Kentucky Sanitation is committed to providing sustainable waste management that you can rely on to make your life easier. They now have 30-yard roll-off containers for all your construction or demolition projects. Check them out at Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services. Kentucky Sanitation, striving for a greener, cleaner tomorrow.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
The Adair Progress has been your hometown newspaper since 1987, providing the community with traditional paper copies and now bringing you 24-hour access online with the latest breaking news and updates on their website, adairprogress.com. Know what's happening in our community from the latest local news to everything sports from Adair County to Lindsey Wilson College, online at adairprogress.com. The Adair Progress, your hometown newspaper since 1987.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
Hi, this is Julia Bolt. I'm a Russell County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I am well on my way to earning my degree in elementary education. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the basketball program. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Hi, this is Deborah Curry from Anderson's Pizzeria. Be sure to stop by the restaurant located on Campbellsville Road and check out our new menu items, our updated venue, and lineup of events like karaoke night, live bands, family night, and so much more. Stay up to date on what's happening at the restaurant on our Facebook page. We're at 1411 Campbellsville Road. I'm the owner, Deborah Curry. Come for the food, stay for the community.
Hey, Brad Hodges here, new market president at First and Farmers National Bank. I invite you to stop in today and experience fast, friendly community banking at any one of our 3 Columbia locations. No time to stop by? No worries. You can now open your checking and savings account online at firstandfarmers.com. First and Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC. All applications subject to approval, and a review of your account history may be used in the approval process.
Man, that's a sweet ride.
I bought it off Tim Hardwick at Don Franklin, Columbia.
Don Franklin, Columbia?
Yes, sir. The lot there on Campbellsville Road, right by the tractor store.
You know what? I remember driving by there the other day, and they had a bunch of vehicles in.
Yes, sir, they do. And them boys will hook you up. If you stop by there, ask for Tim. If you miss Tim, ask for Mike.
And knowing it's a Don Franklin lot, you can always get great financing there, and you know they always take care of you.
That's a fact. Their motto is, if it's convenient for you, it's convenient for us. And they stand by that. Don Franklin, Columbia, 1072 Campbellsville Road, Columbia, Kentucky.
For over 20 years, J.L. Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. J.L. Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
Good evening again from a damp Indian field at Adair County High School, where we have an update on kickoff time now. It appears that kickoff will be set for 7:45. 22 minutes from now, as both teams are now entering back on the field to get some stretching done, some warm-ups done. So obviously they've been in the locker room for over an hour, so they need to re-stretch those muscles and all that kind of stuff. So in about 20 minutes, we'll be coming back for kickoff. We'll come back probably in 7 or 8 minutes or so and give another update just to make sure everything's on time. But if you're looking for kickoff, it's going to be around 7:45 p.m. I want to thank our sponsors once again: J&L Auto Sales, J&L Gate, TJ Regional Health, Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, United Citizens Bank, Adair Progress, First and Farmers National Bank, Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin, Columbia, Columbia Pharmacy, Southern Nest Realty, Barger Insurance, Jag Fabrication, Anderson's Pizzeria, Lindsey Wilson College, and Kentucky Sanitation. Be back in about 8 minutes or so. We'll hear from our sponsors and give an update in about 8 minutes. You're listening to Adair County Indians Athletic Network on 93.5 WAIN.
Anderson's Pizzeria is now offering homemade daily lunch specials from 11 to 1 every weekday. Like their homemade barbecue meal on Thursdays, which includes a barbecue sandwich, coleslaw, and a dessert. Delivery is available within city limits and while supplies last. Check out their Facebook page for the daily special. Good times calls for great pizza. Anderson's Pizzeria, where great pizza is the life of the party. caught in the summer heat. If you're looking for a new car to keep you cool and get you where you need to go this summer, stop by J&S Auto Sales here in Columbia. View their inventory online at jnsautosales.ky.org or stop by the lot located on Russell Road.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Kentucky Sanitation is an industry leader in waste management services all throughout Kentucky. From serving business owners in the community to construction workers on job sites and everything in between. Kentucky Sanitation is committed to providing sustainable waste management that you can rely on to make your life easier. They now have 30-yard roll-off containers for all your construction or demolition projects. Check them out at Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services. Kentucky Sanitation, striving for a greener, cleaner tomorrow.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
The Adair Progress has been your hometown newspaper since 1987, providing the community with traditional paper copies and now bringing you 24-hour access online with the latest breaking news and updates on their website, adairprogress.com. Know what's happening in our community from the latest local news to everything sports from Adair County to Lindsey Wilson College. Online at adairprogress.com. The Adair Progress, your hometown newspaper since 1987.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
This is Julia Bolt. I'm a Russell County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I am well on my way to earning my degree in elementary education. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the basketball program. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Hi, this is Deborah Curry from Anderson's Pizzeria. Be sure to stop by the restaurant located on Campbellsville Road and check out our new menu items, our updated venue, and lineup of events like karaoke night, live bands, family night, and so much more. Stay up to date on what's happening at the restaurant on our Facebook page. We're at 1411 Campbellsville Road. I'm the owner, Deborah Curry. Come for the food, stay for the community.
Hey, Brad Hodges here, new market president at First and Farmers National Bank. I invite you to stop in today and experience fast, friendly community banking at any one of our 3 Columbia locations. No time to stop by? No worries. You can now open your checking and savings account online at firstandfarmers.com. First and Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC. All applications subject to approval, and a review of your account history may be used in the approval process.
Man, that's a sweet ride.
I bought it off Tim Hardwick at Don Franklin, Columbia.
Don Franklin, Columbia?
Yes, sir. The lot there on Campbellsville Road, right by the tractor store.
You know what? I remember driving by there the other day, and they had a bunch of vehicles in.
Yes, sir, they do. And them boys will hook you up. If you stop by there, ask for Tim. If you miss Tim, ask for Mike.
And knowing it's a Don Franklin lot, you can always get great financing there, and you know they always take care of you.
That's a fact. Their motto is, if it's convenient for you, it's convenient for us. And they stand by that. Don Franklin, Columbia, 1072 Campbellsville Road, Columbia, Kentucky.
For over 20 years, J.L. Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. J.L. Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
Anderson's Pizzeria is now offering homemade daily lunch specials from 11 to 1 every weekday. Like their homemade barbecue meal on Thursdays, which includes a barbecue sandwich, coleslaw, and a dessert. Delivery is available within city limits and while supplies last. Check out their Facebook page for the daily special. Good times calls for great pizza. Anderson's Pizzeria, where great pizza is the life of the party. Don't get caught in the summer heat. If you're looking for a new car to keep you cool and get you where you need to go this summer, stop by J&S Auto Sales here in Columbia. View their inventory online at jnsautosales.ky.org or stop by the lot located on Russell Road.
This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Kentucky Sanitation is an industry leader in waste management services all throughout Kentucky. From serving business owners in the community to construction workers on job sites and everything in between. Kentucky Sanitation is committed to providing sustainable waste management that you can rely on to make your life easier. They now have 30-yard roll-off containers for all your construction or demolition projects. Check them out at Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services. Kentucky Sanitation, striving for a greener, cleaner tomorrow.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
To Adair County High School, still about 11 minutes from kickoff. And Ty, let's look back a little bit from our pregame notes that we went over. Those pregame notes are brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia, the dealerships that provide you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Berea coming here 0-2 on the season, coming off a 32-2 loss to Nicholas County. And Ty, just looking at them warming up down there, their roster's just depleted. I mean, they don't have a lot of players at all. And one thing we have noticed already, their leading rusher, Yamil Cruz, had 2 touchdowns on the season. He's on the sideline in street clothes, so that's not a good sign there for the Pirates either if their leading rusher is on the sideline.
Like I said earlier, football is such a numbers game, and especially when you only have 25 guys on the roster and you lose your leading rusher, that would deplete any team, much less a team that's 1A and has very limited numbers. But Scott, the skill players that I've seen warm up are looking really smooth. You can tell just by the eye test that the Indians are definitely going to have the size and strength advantage tonight, as they've had the first 2 weeks.
Yeah,
really. But there's a big difference tonight.
Yeah, on that, I'm just worried a little bit possibly about the speed. I mean, that's going to be that one thing that
struggled with.
Yeah, and Berea looks like they've got a few kids that can that look really athletic out there. They're led on the season season with their quarterback Jason Coburn, and Ty, he looks the part out there. I mean, they list him 6 foot, but he looks like to me he's more like 6'2", 6'3" maybe. He's a big kid. Watching him warm up, got a really strong arm, and he's going to be looking for Billy Strife, his leading receiver. He's got 5 catches for 51 yards this season, and so we'll get an idea about that. They're out here warming up their defense now. It looks like they run about a 4-4 defense. Looks like maybe actually no, that's a 5-2 defense with a walked up strong safety. So Indians something they haven't seen this season so far is that 5 front right there. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Indians attack that.
Yeah, and Scott, I think we're going to get a heavy load of Byron Rogers tonight, right up the middle. I mean, you got to take advantage of your size and strength advantage, and maybe that'll open up the vertical passing game, something we really haven't seen other than the one pass against Russell County for the first touchdown of the year. Yeah,
you're right. It's that play action on that wheel route that we scored that touchdown on. We connected on it last week too. We didn't score on it, but that play is all set up by the running game. So it'll be interesting in that. Indians coming in 0-2 also on the season. Lost last week to Campbellsville 42-20. They'll be on the road at Clinton County next Friday night. Ty, we have to get our time set up because we will have to have barbecue pregame. That's guaranteed. Hunter's Barbecue better be ready for us.
Yeah, and I just don't know if you can get ready for. You can only get so ready for us when we roll in to eat all your food.
We're gonna keep it here, having some technical difficulties we're trying to take care of. Getting ready to have the national anthem here at the field, so we will be silent during the national anthem, and we'll be back on with you right after that. So just hang with us here. You're listening to the Don Franklin Columbia pregame show on 93.5 WAIN.
Following our national anthem.
And that was our national anthem with the Adair County Indians Cadet Color Guard on the field presenting the colors tonight. And Ty, going back to looking at the Indians here, leading the season on passing by Carter White, 9 of 20 on the season, 212 yards. He does have a touchdown, no interceptions. You talking about Byron Rogers could have a big game tonight. He's the leading rusher on the season, 153 yards through 2 games, has 4 touchdowns, 3 of those coming last week. Lane Grant, 5 catches, nearly 200 yards, 198 yards receiving, and he does have a touchdown. And Timmy Strevel's leading the way on the tackles on the season with 18 through the first 2 games. This series, that's only the second game of this series ever with Berea. The Indians won 38-0 2 years ago at Berea, and hoping to come through again tonight and keep that series in our favor.
And Scott, I think tonight's a big opportunity for the Indians to gain some confidence. You know, that really struggled the first 2 weeks, especially on the offensive end. The defense just been gassed, really, I think, both games when it came down to crunch time at the end of the game. I think Coach Isaac, I don't know for sure. I obviously haven't talked to him, but I think he wants his O-line to come out and dominate tonight and be able to even out those rushing opportunities and those rushing yards between Colton Feast, Lane Grant, and Byron Rogers tonight.
Yeah, our streaming sponsor tonight, we're streaming on Facebook, not YouTube tonight. We're streaming on Facebook. Streaming sponsor is First and Farmers National Bank. Banking there is reliably simple. Check out all of their service on their website, firstandfarmers.com. And Ty, you got the broadcast booth read.
Yes, our broadcasting booth tonight is brought to you. We are coming to you live from the TJ Health broadcasting booth with 20 locations. TJ Regional Health promotes and provides for the health and wellness of the communities they serve. TJ Regional Health, total local care.
And still preparing for kickoff, about 4 minutes away. We want to talk to you about our other sponsors here. The first quarter upcoming right here is brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help protect you, proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. Visit our website, bargerins.com, for more details. And we also have a sponsor for touchdowns this year. Our touchdown sponsor is Columbia Pharmacy, your locally owned community pharmacy. For your more than just a prescription, your family, visit Columbia Pharmacy on Burkesville Road. Scoreboard updates tonight will be brought to you by Southern Nest Realty. When you want the best, call Southern Nest. Visit southern-nest.com. Got it this week, Ty. Took me 3 weeks to get it, but I got it.
Print the copy for you?
No, it still says the same. It still says dash. So I'm getting there. That first couple nights was rough.
Yeah, it was. Trust me.
And we'll send it back for a 1 minute break and hear from our sponsors and get set for kickoff. You're listening to the Adair County Indians Athletic Network on 93.5 WAIN.
The Adair Progress has been your hometown newspaper since 1987, providing the community with traditional paper copies and now bringing you 24-hour access online with the latest breaking news and updates on their website, adairprogress.com. Know what's happening in our community from the latest local news to everything sports from Adair County to Lindsey Wilson College. Online at adairprogress.com. The Adair Progress, your hometown newspaper since 1987.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
This is Julia Bolt. I'm a Russell County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I am well on my way to earning my degree in elementary education. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the basketball program. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Captains are on the field for the coin toss here. The captains for the Indians, Byron Rogers, Lane Grant, Carter White, and Brayton Coomer. And it looks like, find out right here who's going to win the toss. It looks like Berea has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half. So Indians will be receiving the opening kickoff. We're nearly just over a minute prior to kickoff, as the Indians will be moving right to left on your radio dial. Berea will be kicking off from the 40-yard line towards the left side of the field as the captains run off back to the helmet to run out with the team. And Ty, give me your early keys to the game in this one.
Well, like I said earlier, I think it's going to be one up front on both sides of the ball, offensive, defensive line. You're going to have Trevez Taylor causing havoc in the backfield on the defensive side, but who else is going to help him out tonight? Whether it's going to be Smallwood, whether it's going to be whoever it is. We need another guy to step up on the defensive line and cause havoc for opposing offenses. And it's all about just the triple threat in the backfield on offense. Get all three of these guys, Colton Feast, Lane Grant, Byron Rogers, going. That way the defense can't key on one guy.
I agree completely. I think this game is going to be decided on the line of scrimmage, and it's time for this big group of linemen we got to really take control. I mean, we've got as big of a line as anybody in the state of Kentucky. I don't care how big the school is. Our line is as big as anybody's, and we just need to start using that. And then it's time for those young men. They've got a couple starts under their belt. There wasn't a lot of experience returning. Really, Travis is the only one that played much last year. And it's time now after 2 starts for these kids to really lock in and make something happen as we prepare for the opening kickoff. Looks like Caden Watson, Lane Grant, and Aiden Smith will be back deep for the Indians. Kicking off for Caverna, or I keep on calling Caverna for some reason. They play Caverna next week, and I think I see it on my notes down here.
Mark it off. Here, I'll go.
Kicking off for Berea will be number 20. It looks like Peyton Jones, a 5'3" place kicker. He's a senior. And looked like in warm-ups he had a decent little leg. We'll see what happens here. Looks like Lane Grant's going to be the middle deep man. He's on his heels on the 10-yard line. Both the other deep players have moved up to the 25-yard line.
Scott, I'm calling it. If it gets to Lane Grant, this is going to the house.
Jones moves on the ball. He kicks it high and short. Lane is going to come up and catch it, and it bounces off his waist, but he picks it back up. He cuts upfield and gets across the 30 and tackled there about the 34-yard line. Looks like number 21. We'll give Dalton Robertson the tackle. And the Indians will come out for their first offensive set in decent field position on the 34-yard line.
Didn't happen, Scott, but that would have been electric if I'd called that.
And in all reality, if Lane would have handled that cleanly, it might have. He had to, when he dropped it, he had to go down and pick it up, and that just broke all momentum. He was coming up hard. If he could have caught that in stride, I mean, it could have been dangerous. So here we go. 1st and 10 at Adair County from their own 34-yard line. Kyler Burton, the center, leads them up to the line. Looks like Indians going to full wishbone double tight formation. White with the snap. He hands it off to Colton Feast. Got a hole on the left side, makes a cut outside, breaks a tackle, and breaks another tackle and gets up nearly to midfield. First down run, great run right there from Colton Feast on the counter play up to the 48-yard line. First play, first down. So right there, Ty, just shows you what you was talking about. The line got after him, and Colton broke a cornerback's tackle after he got 5 or 6 yards, and then drug him on for another 14 yards for the game.
And Scott, I'll give credit to one guy right there. Biscuit White really set that up. They went for that 5-2 front, and he just clipped the strong safety that was blitzing off the right side of the line. He didn't pancake him, but he got enough of him to spring that front.
Wishbone again, hand off to Lane Grant around the right side. He tries to cut it outside, gets outside, and he's going to be cut down out of bounds. After about a 5-yard gain, I'll get a little better look here after they spot it, but another positive yard gain on the right-hand side there by Lane. He had got to the line of scrimmage, and one of the safety, I think is that same strong safety, Ty, was standing in the hole, and he cut outside of him and did go ahead and gain 5 yards. So bring up 2nd and 5 from the Berea side of the field now on the 48-yard line. 47-yard line. Indians come out now on the wing tee. Brayton Coomer split out left. Lane in motion, hand off to Byron up the middle. Byron breaks a tackle, and he's going to get to the outside. He's got room. Great block by Brayton Coomer. He cut the cornerback down. Byron's down to the 10-yard line and pushed out of bounds finally. Tackle is going to be by Logan Abney, and he saved the touchdown right there. Outstanding block right there by Brayton Coomer. He was playing wide out, and he cut that cornerback down, and there was nobody there when Byron ran to the corner.
Scott, a lot of guys see wide receivers making those spectacular one-hand catches, but there's a lot more to it than that. Sometimes you got to get in the trenches and play the wood on somebody.
No doubt about it. So after going wing tee the first time for the night, they go back to the double tight wishbone here. Carter White under center, gets a snap, going to hand off to Lane Grant to the right side. And he fumbled the ball, and Berea pops on it. They do have it. And I'm not sure what happened there. It just squirted straight back behind Lane, and there was nobody there except Berea players to jump on it. So big turnaround here as the Indians had dominated up front and got down the field easily, really, in 3 plays to the 10-yard line. They lose the ball, and that Berea will take over 1st and 10 on their own 14.
Scott, that's just the textbook definition of beating yourself.
Yep, no doubt about it.
There was no resistance whatsoever down the field until you coughed the ball up in the back.
And I'm not sure that Lane ever got hit. I don't know if he had the ball.
I think it might have been on the exchange. I don't think the exchange was
because the ball squirted straight back, and there really wasn't any pressure on him. So Coburn comes out in shotgun, first play of the game. He drops back, going to be a pass. He's looking out wide. Pass to Strife, his leading receiver. He's caught it about the 22-yard line. Tackled immediately by Deshaun Crowdus Deshaun playing outside linebacker this week.
Scott, that was an impressive scheme right there. They know they're not big enough to hold up very long on the offensive line, so what they're going to do, they're going to go quick passes, West Coast offense, kind of like Bill Walsh used to run it, the more modern style than that, but it's going to be quick timing routes, and look for the Indians to maybe play some press coverage and get physical with those wide receivers, throw off that timing.
Gain of 7, maybe close to 8. We'll call it second and a long 2 for Berea coming up on their 23-yard line. Back to the shotgun, 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. The running back in the backfield with the quarterback is number. I'll get a number on it. Pass out to the wide. That's outside the field again, and it's dropped, and that's be a fumble. And I'm not sure they're don't give us a fumble on that tie, but that ball was that was an incomplete pass. He never had control of that ball. Indians will take advantage of it. Aiden Smith dropped on the fumble, and that pass was completed to number 21. That's Dalton Robertson, and that's one that I'm glad we don't have replay in high school, because that ball was never controlled. He got 2 hands on it, but he was bobbling it the whole time and just dropped it. And Indians returned the favor on the turnover.
Well, and you've gotten away with your stupid turnover on the first drive, Scott. So you need to take full advantage of it right here.
Hand off to Colton Feast coming around the left side. He's got a lot of room. Got a blocker out in front. Good job by Jordan Smallwood getting out front. Another linebacker came in from behind the play to make the tackle, but it's going to be a first down run of about 7 yards as Feast was run out of bounds by number 52, Joe Collins. And Joe Collins is the leading tackler for this Berea ball club. And he's the one we got to get a hat on. I mean, he's got 15 tackles in 2 games, and that's the one we'll have to get a hat on for sure. Indians back to 2nd and 3. Carter pitches the ball out to Lane Grant on the right side on a sweep. He's got room. He's got a first down. He's got more. He cuts up the sideline going to the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Adair County. 25-yard run by Lane Grant. I hesitated there to call it a touchdown because I was waiting for the signal, because he was tiptoeing the sideline about the last 7 or 8 yards.
Had to get them twinkle toes out there on the far sideline.
Done a good job by the lineman right there, Travis Taylor and Biscuit White on the right side, pulling right there and giving some lead blocks out on the edge. And Lane made a cut off one of those blocks and then cut outside again to get the touchdown. Looks like Aiden Smith coming in for the extra point. Got a new long snapper this week as Brayton Coomer moves to the long snapping position. The hold is Lane Grant. The kick is up, and it goes off the side of Aiden's foot, wide right by about 30 feet.
If you're a golfer, you don't want to see what just happened there.
No, it just,
that was an S word, Scott. Not the one you can't say on the radio, but if you're a golfer, you know which one I'm talking about.
So with 9:28 left in the first quarter, Adair County 6, Berea nothing. We'll be back in 1 minute on your Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Hi, this is Deborah Curry from Anderson's Pizzeria. Be sure to stop by the restaurant located on Campbellsville Road and check out our new menu items, our updated venue, and lineup of events like karaoke night, live bands, family night, and so much more. Stay up to date on what's happening at the restaurant on our Facebook page. We're at 1411 Campbellsville Road. I'm the owner, Deborah Curry. Come for the food, stay for the community.
Hey, Brad Hodges here, new market president at First and Farmers National Bank. I invite you to stop in today and experience fast, friendly community banking at any one of our 3 Columbia locations. No time to stop by? No worries. You can now open your checking and savings account online at firstandfarmers.com. First and Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC. All applications subject to approval, and a review of your account history may be used in the approval process.
Isaiah Dorsey back for Berea. I'm about to say Caverna again. Byron Rogers set to kick off for the Indians. Kick is off, and it's going to be actually number 8. He's not listed on the roster. We'll give number 8 to carry, and he's got some room around the left side. And good job by Aiden Smith.
Not knowing his name.
It's never good. I always heard growing up, Ty, it always happened in baseball. If you was playing against a team and a kid had a different uniform on, watch out. Now, a kid that's not listed on the roster, we'll say watch out again. I thought it was number 9, but it's actually number 8. And that kid's got some juice to him. When he got the ball, he took off, and I thought he might have been in trouble. Ball's returned to the 39-yard line, or 38-yard line, where Berea will take over 1st and 10. They're moving left to right.
Scott, let's see if the Indian defense makes any adjustments. They were kind of sitting back in a zone, and Berea really wasn't having any trouble. Of course, they only threw 2 passes, but they were very easy completions. They were just sitting right down in the middle of the zone where nobody was.
Coburn back in the shotgun again. He's going to roll out, pan it all back to
Nice
to number 8, and great job by, give me a number right there, 55, Trevez Taylor, just waiting on him on the counter play. Great read there by Trevez as he worked his way out to the right-hand side. He's playing defensive tackle on that side. That's supposed to be a wide counter right there going back to the side, and he done a great job of handling his man and getting wide.
Yeah, and he just got a great push straight up the field. And the guy just ran right into him, ran right into the middle of his chest.
He lost about a foot on that. We'll still call it 2nd and 10. Not a full yard lost. Coburn back in the shotgun. 3 wide outs to the near side, 1 to the far side. Running back in the backfield with him. Coburn gets the snap, drops back, looking downfield. He's on lofted up deep to number 4, and it is caught as he finds an opening in the zone. That's Sean Kitt. 6'1" sophomore. He's the one that caught my eye in the warm-ups, Ty. He looks like an excellent athlete.
And that was a great concentration right there because that ball kind of floated.
Yeah.
And he did a great job of it. And he ended up in traffic by the time the ball got to him.
And I thought the Indians might have a chance to try to make a play on that ball because it did float, like you said. And it goes back to that right there. Kind of goes back to what I've heard Mike Leach say, the head coach of Mississippi State: throw the ball to the grass and run to the grass. And that's exactly what happened. There was nobody near that ball when he let go of it, but he threw it to a spot, and this guy went and got it. So first down, Berea on the Adair County side of the field for the first time from the Indians' 38-yard line. Coburn takes a snap. He's going to roll out to his left. He's looking, throws on the run, and that's all high and nearly picked off by Brayton Coomer. He made a diving attempt at it, and the ball was overthrown, intended for Kitt again. And that's a tough throw to make, going against your body to the left-hand side on the run, and that's probably the toughest throw a quarterback ever has to make.
Yeah, it's really tough to get those shoulders square. You always want to point your left shoulder at the target, but when you're rolling to your weak side, in this case it's his left side, it's really hard to get those shoulders turned and get anything on the throw. He did a good job of getting enough power on the throw. He just let it sail a little bit high.
Yeah, like I said, in warm-ups and so far in this game, I've been impressed with, been really impressed with Coburn, the quarterback. He's built well, got a strong arm, and been impressed with him. 2nd and 10 from the Indian 38. Coburn with the shotgun snap again, drops straight back, throws out to the left. Oh, Brayton Coomer with nearly another interception. And that right there was exactly right, a pick six waiting to happen. Brayton just jumped that route.
Yeah, and great instinct right there, Scott. Great instinct.
Indians setting back in that zone, and he threw it to that spot, and Brayton didn't play the receiver. He played the ball and just undercut the route and nearly had it picked off, and that would have been a pick six.
For the snap. Let's see if we decline it.
I think we're going to decline it probably if I had to guess. No, we're marking it off. Give them 2nd down again. I'm not sure about that. I think 3rd and 10 versus 2nd and 15 with a passing team. I almost give the down up. Looks like we're going to have a timeout, Berea, and we are. We'll send it back to the station here from our sponsors. You listen to the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Man, that's a sweet ride.
I bought it off Tim Hardwick at Don Franklin, Columbia.
Don Franklin, Columbia?
Yes, sir. The lot there on Campbellsville Road, right by the tractor store.
You know what? I remember driving by there the other day, and they had a bunch of vehicles in.
Yes, sir, they do. And them boys will hook you up. If you stop by there, ask for Tim. If you miss Tim, ask for Mike.
And knowing it's a Don Franklin lot, you can always get great financing there, and you know they always take care of you.
That's a fact. Their motto is, if it's convenient for you, it's convenient for us. And they stand by that. Don Franklin, Columbia, 1072 Campbellsville Road, Columbia, Kentucky.
For over 20 years, JL Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. JL Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
After the penalty, bring up 2nd and 15. Coburn back in the shotgun, now from the 43-yard line. He's going to fake the handoff. The Indians bit hard on it. He's going to run up to the right-hand side, breaks a tackle, and he is going to get tackled by Lane Grant after, let's call it a 7-yard gain, maybe 8. No, it's farther than that. give him 10 on the play. Second up, 3rd down and 5 now, as the Indians a bit hard on the play fake.
Yeah, and I think Coach Isaac's going to wish he had declined that penalty earlier.
Yeah. That's kind of how the game goes sometimes. You give them that down back, and they get extra yards and make it 3rd and very manageable 5 yards versus 3rd and 10.
And Scott, that's a gutsy play call right there.
It was, but that shows how aggressive we are going to the ball right now. And circle that play, you'll see it again. Maybe run the other way too.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 5 from the Indian 33-yard line.
Paging Trevez Taylor.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got right here.
Coburn in the shotgun.
Get after it, big guy.
Low snap. He picks it up off the ground. Hand off to number 8. He's coming around the right side.
Shovel pass.
And he gets great block by number 4. That's Austin Kidd. And number 8, which is not on the roster, and we're going to try to find a name for you. I was aiming to do that during the break. Not sure exactly who that is. As the leading rusher, Yamil Cruz, is on the bench tonight in street clothes, so he must be injured. Great run there by number 8, and he will get a 1st down for the Pirates. Now deep into Adair County's territory on the 15-yard line.
I paged Trevez Taylor to get after the quarterback, but he just saved a touchdown about 15 yards down the field.
Play coming in late with Coburn. Coburn's going all the way to the sideline to get the play call and coming all the way back to the huddle. Have to keep an eye on that tonight. For some reason the clock is not running. Did he get tackled out of bounds maybe?
Yeah, I believe he got out of bounds.
Coburn in shotgun from the Indian 15-yard line. Takes a snap, hand off number 8 to the left side this time. Great job by
tackle.
Caden Watson to break the block, but he missed the tackle, and that's a touchdown, Berea. 15-yard touchdown run. And where the PA announcer saying number 8 too. They said Yamil Cruz, so that might be what's going on, Ty. That's their leading rusher. Usually wears number 3. Putting the old jersey switch. So we'll call that Cruz. The old jersey switch has got all of us up here. So Yamil Cruz with a 15-yard run. Looks like the Pirates are setting up to run the swinging gate right here. So Indians will have to be aware of what's going on. They can snap it and flip it over there, and we don't have enough people over there. They don't run the ball right behind that line over there, Ty. Watch. There's the snap. There's the 2-point conversion, and great job by Trevez Taylor saved it. I don't know how in the world he got through there, but he saved it. We were not lined up correctly on the swinging gate. You've got to cover all those people over there, and it's
Scott, it's got to be pretty simple. I don't know why you wouldn't just send your guys over there to cover that.
But that's the thing. But if you send too many, then you got a mismatch up here, and you'll run something the opposite way. So it's a tough thing for a lot of times for some high school teams to cover. But nonetheless, we'll stay tied at 6-6. We'll keep it here now, and tied. So both teams have scored a touchdown here now. Berea with a couple of big plays to break their touchdown. The Indians had a couple of big plays in their first possession and a 25-yard run for a touchdown by Lane Grant. Both teams have had a turnover in this one, so 7 minutes, 5 minutes through the first quarter, 5 minutes played. We're back to where we started.
Yeah, and I think this is a different scheme than Adair County's faced all year. We've faced the spread, but it's a little bit different attack now. They're going down the field where Russell and Campbellsville kind of worked with bubble screens, and then they'd go under center and just power it up the middle after they got you spread out. Well, they're just spreading you out, and they're picking you apart when you're in zone defense.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're finding the holes in the zone, and it's tough to play against offense like this. As high school kids, I've said it for years and years. High school kids can't cover anybody, so you almost got to play a zone. And it's just unless you have just an elite cornerback or safety, they can't cover in space. So Indians will receive the kickoff here. A little better kick this time as Lane's going to take it at about the 12-yard line, going up the middle of the field, and he's going to cut out to his left, and he gets tripped up there by the 27-yard line. He might try to make a cut, and I think that rain in the pregame might have caused that one because he slipped out right out. His foot slipped right out from under him. So the Indians take over 1st and 10 from the Indians from their own 28 or 29-yard line. 1st and 10 at Adair County as they come out with their 3rd possession of the game.
And Scott, no reason to change anything here. Get behind those big offensive lines and roll on down the field.
Okay. Snap handoff to Colton Feast. He gets across the 40 up to about the 43, 44-yard line, about a gain of 4 on the play, tackled by 23. That is Eric Dixon. And Ty did get confirmation that is number 8 is Yamil Cruz. So we can stop saying just number 8. We can say Cruz now. And I was going to say, if he's not the leading rusher, they've been hiding him for 2 games because he looks like a really good running back there. Wing T for the Indians on 2nd and 5. Ball's going to be handed off to Byron Rogers. He's got some space, and he's going to get a first down run. He's going to be dragging a couple of tacklers with him as he gets out to near midfield at the 48-yard line. So first down run, Byron Rogers. Give him 13 on the carry, and Byron found some space right there. And just a kid that size, when he gets there in the defensive backs, they just have to hold on, and they get a hold of a leg and try to slow him down long enough for help to get there, and that's basically what happened right there.
And Scott, as big as Byron is, he does a good job of getting low and making himself hard to tackle once you get to him.
Yep. We'll have a wide handoff here to Lane Grant around the right side. Got a couple of blockers out in front of him. Lane cuts it back inside, and he'll get another first down run and tackled near the 35-yard line. So give him about 17 on the run. Tackles by number 17, or it's 19, Logan Abney, defensive back for Berea.
And Scott, Jordan Smallwood had the swing block coming out there. Lane just couldn't wait anymore. If he'd got that block just a little bit fast, got to the block a little bit faster, Lane might have sprung that for a big game.
A little bit different of a blocking scheme there. Both guards pulled that time. The left and right guard pulled out to the right-hand side. Carter White hand off to Byron once again. Byron's going to break this on that side. Nothing there.
That's not where you belong.
And he twists back inside and avoids the tackle for loss. And he falls right back to the line of scrimmage on the 35-yard line. Flag down late. We'll see what that's going to be. It's almost got to be. It's throwing right at the tackle, so it's almost got to be a face mask. Got a personal foul, face mask against Berea. I didn't see it, but that official was right there looking at it about 10 feet away from him. So that personal foul penalty will negate a 0-yard rush and give him 15 yards to the first down.
That guy, Scott. Look at that hair.
What'd you call him, the Red Rocket?
The Red Rocket.
Long, curly red hair from this official and a big full beard. I've never seen him before, but he does look the part and demands respect.
Smoke some ducks.
The Indians back in the wing tee. Breaking Coomer out really wide here. The Indians going to pass the ball.
Lane Grant's wide open.
Yeah, Carter's running for his life back here. He can't see him wide open.
Coleface and Lane Grant.
As Carter, I think, will get it. Yeah, he'll get a 3-yard gain out of it. He avoided trouble from the get-go there as the Pirates blitzed a couple of players and avoided the sure sack and gained 3 yards of it. Bring up 2nd and 7. Indians are on the 18-yard line of Berea. And I might quit calling them Caverna by the end of the game. Back to a wing tee once again. Rogers in the backfield at fullback. Going to fake the handoff to Lane, run the counterback with Colton Feast, and 52, the leading tackler on the season. Joe Collins was right there waiting on him.
And there's a reason he is, because that was a great tackle.
Yeah, he done what you've got to do against a wing tee team. You read your guard in front of you, he will take you to the ball every single time. And that pulling guard just brought Collins right along with him, and Collins was standing there waiting on Feast. As gained a yard, bring up 3rd and 7 now. Indians in obvious 2-down territory here, so let's get about half this back at least right here and go for it on 4th down if we need to. Jet sweep to Lane Grant. He gets around the right edge, nice stiff arm against Strife, and he gets first down yardage, knocked out of bounds as the clock will stop at 3:56 remaining. First down at Adair County is Lane Grant done a great job. Got a stiff arm on, I took that back, it wasn't Strife, it was Logan Abney. And sprung himself free for another 10 yards after the play. So Indians have come up with 1st and goal from the Berea 7-yard line as they're knocking on the door for their 2nd touchdown of the game. Scoreboard update 6-6 right now. That scoreboard update is brought to you by Southern Nest Realty. Visit them at southern-nest.com. And the handoff is to, I can't see who it was, Ty.
I think it's Lane.
He's going to be right down near the goal line, and he is in. Touchdown, Adair County. Lane Grant on the 7-yard run. It is Lane. I saw him come up the pile there. Touchdown, Adair County gives him a 12-6 lead with 3:50 remaining in the first quarter. The Indians will come out and try the extra point again. I said a while ago we had a new snapper. It was Brayton Coomer this week. Indians caught a tough break. Their long snapper on the season had been Connor Deuce. Connor Connor and his family's moved to Georgia. His dad's a softball coach. Took a job at a college in Georgia, so Connor and his family moved down there. Going to miss him, and that snap right there was on the ground, and Aiden Smith picks it up. He's got some room. He's going to throw it, and it's dropped.
Hit him right in the hand.
Byron Rogers.
Hit him right in the worst spot.
Hit him in the worst spot.
Two of the worst spots, right in his hands, and then went through them, hit him right in the chest.
Aiden done a good job of reacting to that snap. That one rolled to him.
Aiden's got his hands up, Scott. He said, you got to help me out.
So with 3:50 left in the first quarter, we'll send it back for one commercial. Adair County 12, Berea 6. You're listening to Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Anderson's Pizzeria is now offering homemade daily lunch specials from 11 to 1 every weekday. Like their homemade barbecue meal on Thursdays, which includes a barbecue sandwich, coleslaw, and a dessert. Delivery is available within city limits and while supplies last. Check out their Facebook page for the daily special. Good times calls for great pizza. Anderson's Pizzeria, where great pizza is the life of the party. Don't get caught in the summer heat. If you're looking for a new car to keep you cool and get you where you need to go this summer, stop by J&S Auto Sales here in Columbia. View their inventory online at jnsautosales.ky.org or stop by the lot located on Russell Road.
Indians with another Columbia Pharmacy touchdown to make score 12-6 with 3:50 remaining. Byron Rogers moving on the ball. Kicks it deep, and that's going to be Cruz at the 20-yard line. He's going to break to his left, now back to the middle of the field, and he's going to be surrounded by Indians and taken down about the 33-yard line, it looks like. About a 13-yard return by Cruz as we finally figured out the mystery number 8. He switched jerseys on us. We saw number 3 on the sideline, which is what Cruz usually wears in street clothes, so we thought he was going to be out. So obviously he wears a different number tonight as number 8, and Berea will take over 1st and 10 for their own 33.
Scott, we thought number 8 was just fueled by the disrespect of not even being on the roster. He's trying to make a name for himself. He's actually the best player on their offense.
When I seen him run that first time, I was like, who's this guy? If he's not Cruz, who's the leading rusher on the season? They've been hiding him. Looks like shotgun, 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Coburn's got a running back with him. Coburn with the long snap count, takes the snap, drops back. He's got under pressure, and Travis Taylor nearly gets him, and Coburn is going to throw it deep. And great job by
what a catch!
Great job by the receiver, but also a good job by give me a number.
Number 8.
Number 8. That's Jaden Miller. He nearly broke that pass up and made it tough on the receiver, and he made a great catch for the first down into Adair County territory at the 48-yard line. Going to keep the clock running here. 3:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Adair County 12, Berea 6 for your Southern Dash Realty scoreboard update. The Indians had a lot of pressure on him right there. That's really the first time we've got any pressure on him. He's been getting the ball out very, very quick, and so he's done a good job of escaping pressure that time as we had Blake White and Travis Taylor both in the backfield. And excuse me, it wasn't Blake, it was Smallwood, Jordan Smallwood and Travis Taylor. Coburn in the shotgun again, takes a snap, going to hand it off this time to number 11. He's a new running back, Cody Roberts. Roberts up to the left-hand side. He'll gain about 4 or 5 yards right there. Looks like for the Indians tackle by number 22, Deshaun Crowdis. Also Timmy Strevel, number 33 in the tackle.
It's got on that first play. Quarterback, I've lost his name, Jason Coburn. He rolled out to his left. There was nobody over there. It put Jaden Miller in a really tough spot because he didn't know whether he needed to stay with his receiver or come up and make a tackle. And he did a great job of getting back to his man.
And nearly broke it up.
Nearly broke it up with his back to the play.
Yep.
And it's just a great play by the receiver.
So 2nd down and 5 from the Indian 44. Another shotgun formation spread out here. We've got 3 wideouts to the near side. Nearly every time they put 3 wideouts to one side. Coburn with the long snap count this time. Get the snap. He's going to hand it off. Oh, fake the handoff. And,
great.
Hold on. Marcus Crowdis nearly had him in the backfield, but he done enough damage there that Coburn couldn't get to the corner. He just ran it out of bounds at the 50-yard line, minus 6 yards on the carry. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 12 as Sean Crowdis, Marcus Crowdis from his defensive end position. He didn't get the tackle, but you almost got to give him a half a tackle there because he caused him to run straight out of bounds and not gain any yards, actually lose 7 on the play. So 3rd and long here for Berea, so you know what's going to happen here. The ball's going to most likely go in the air.
Scott, just be disciplined if you're the Indians here. You don't let them get to the sticks and make the tackle right.
Yep, make the tackle in front of you. Coburn in the shotgun. Long snap out again, and he draws the Indians off sides. I thought that might have been what he's trying to do, and he'll get 5 of those yards back that he lost. Still remain 3rd down, but now it'll be 3rd and a much more manageable 7 yards.
Scott, that's that high school lack of discipline.
Yep.
Sometimes the deep linemen want to get after the quarterback, especially on 3rd down when you know they're going to pass.
Yeah, and the frustrating thing about that for the Indians is that's one of your inside linemen, defensive linemen. The ball's right there beside him. You just got to watch the ball and wait for it to move. I mean, you can't listen. You can't lose your ears. You got to use your eyes on that. So 3rd and 7 on the Indian 45-yard line. Bad snap. Coburn picks it up. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw it to number 2. He got it complete. He's going to be right at the sticks. It's going to be good. I think he got it by a yard. That was to Isaiah Dorsey. Great catch by him. Tackled by Jacob Lacey. And Jacob really tackled him right as soon as he caught the ball. But that was just a good route to get right to the sticks and fall forward there for a 1st down. So he went from 3rd and 12 to a 1st down after the penalty and the complete the pass.
Scott, I'm really impressed with this play calling by the Berea. You almost had me calling them Caverna. Berea coaching staff.
It's a fun offense to watch. I will say that. It is very fun to watch. 3 wideouts to the far side this time. Coburn in the backfield, joined by Roberts. Another long snap count. Handoff to Roberts, and he's going to go around the left side, and he's going to be pushed outside, and he breaks the tackle, and he's going to gain positive yardage as he was pushed out of bounds by Colton Feast. Don't give him 5 at least. We'll see how far, maybe 6. No, we're going to say 5. 5-yard gain for Roberts. Ball goes to the Indians' 32-yard line. So you have a substitution here. Ryder Rogers going to come in the game. He's going to replace Lacey, it looks like, as Lacey is moved to more of an outside hybrid linebacker. He has been playing a lot of cornerback, so they're going to bring Ryder Rogers in, a little bit more size than Jacob, not as fast as Jacob, but going to bring a little bit more size in right here.
That sub tells me, Scott, they expect to run right here.
Yeah. 2 wideouts each way this time for Berea. First time we've seen that. It's been at least 3 every time. Coburn in the backfield. Hand off to, he keeps it, and he's going to go to the left side off the fake, and he's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit by the Indians that time. And if the coaches upstairs for Berea are watching, we're not respecting that first handoff. We were keying on Coburn the whole time. So he falls forward for maybe a yard. We'll call it 3rd and a long 4, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. That first quarter tonight was brought to you by, as soon as I can find it, brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. So we'll be back for the second quarter after a 1-minute break. You're listening to Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIM.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Kentucky Sanitation is an industry leader in waste management services all throughout Kentucky. From serving business owners in the community to construction workers on job sites and everything in between. Kentucky Sanitation is committed to providing sustainable waste management that you can rely on to make your life easier. They now have 30-yard roll-off containers for all your construction or demolition projects. Check them out at Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services. Kentucky Sanitation, striving for a greener, cleaner tomorrow.
Welcome back to Adair County High School, where the Indians lead the Pirates of Berea 12-6. Getting ready to start the second quarter. We want to remind you that second quarter is brought to you by Jag Fabrication, a metal fabricator company specializing in steel, stainless steel, and aluminum. They are equipped for portable and in-house work here in Columbia. Visit their Facebook page, Jag Fabrication, to check out their work.
Don't hear a word about line live reads again. You didn't have a dash in that one, and you goofed it up. My goodness.
Says the guy who sprung that read on me about 3 seconds before we came in.
Oh, me. Well, thank Jag Fabrication for their second quarter sponsorship.
Also, don't forget you chickened out on singing the national anthem over there.
3rd and 4 for Berea, and we jumped off sides again. It was Smallwood once again, and he just grabbed his helmet and started looking down, and looks like we don't have a substitution coming in now, and that'd be Nathan Maynard, number 59, as Smallwood will come over and have a word with the coach. And that that penalty gives Berea an automatic first down, as they lost about 4.5 yards, and give them a first down now from the Indian 26-yard line. Berea on the move. Just opening up second quarter plays. The clock goes to 11:40. Adair County 12, Berea 6. Coburn in the shotgun. He's on back up. Throw it deep, and they floated that one. And nearly great effort right there as Caden Watson nearly got a fingertip on it. That was miscommunication. Number 5 was his intended receiver, Billy Strife, and he ran out when Coburn thought he was running it up.
Tagged, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this they're at the level of having option routes in this right here, but I think obvious miscommunication there.
And Scott, having played quarterback, that is a lonely feeling when that ball's just floating to absolutely no one.
In all actuality, Coburn's very lucky right there. The Indians were running that zone because Watson
was
cover
1 too. Nobody had that.
Nobody was
side of the field.
Yeah, if it had been cover 2, then Lane or Aiden Smith would have had that side of the field, and that probably would have been picked off. 2nd and 10. Coburn the shotgun again. Cruz back in the game at running back. And bad snap again. Coburn picks it up. Now he drops it again. I think he got back on it. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be recovered by Coburn as he got on it the second time. He dropped it up to the first time. And that'll bring up 3rd down and long. We don't have a timeout. Berea. We'll take it along with them. 11 minutes, 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Adair County 12, Berea 6. We'll be back on the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
The Adair Progress has been your hometown newspaper since 1987, providing the community with traditional paper copies and now bringing you 24-hour access online with the latest breaking news and updates on their website, adairprogress.com. Know what's happening in our community, from the latest local news to everything sports, from Adair County to Lindsey Wilson College, online at adairprogress.com. The Adair Progress, your hometown newspaper since 1987.
Another bad snap on 3rd 14, and Coburn just has a foul on. Oh, he loses it. They don't call a penalty. We got a very late hit right here. It wasn't a very late hit. The ball was still loose on the ground, and Byron Rogers went diving in there to try to get the ball. Coburn's helmet comes off in the play, so I think that they might call Byron for diving at the ball and his helmet making contact. But, I mean, it's a loose ball. I don't see how that wasn't malicious by any means, as there was a scramble for the ball, and he dove in there and just happened to catch with his helmet. It's going to be a personal foul.
Targeting.
You can't call targeting on that. That's a loose ball that both players are going after, and he just happened to hit. I mean, it wasn't trying to target the player. It was going after a loose ball and diving for it. I mean, I disagree with that altogether.
That is an automatic first down, right?
Nah, I don't think so. Not in high school. It's 15. No, they don't give them automatic first down. No, they're backing off. Yeah, you're right. So it'll be 3rd down once again, but this time, instead of a huge loss, it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Would have been 4th down and about 25 if not for the penalty. And
hurt. They're just killing themselves right now.
But like I said, I disagree with that one right there. I didn't see
that is a tough one to take.
That's a tough one to take right there.
Well, he dove on the ball. The quarterback did, missed it the first time.
Right, the ball was still loose. I mean, that's
Byron sees that. He's going to try to dive for it. That's
right. I mean, the ball was still loose is what my contention is. Blitz coming off the right side, and it's ball's on the ground again. Coburn covers it up. Who was that? That was Ryder Rogers, 32, coming in on the blitz.
He blew everything up.
So Ryder, younger brother of Byron, takes the slack up for his brother and bring up fourth down and long.
Left guard, Scott, who didn't even get out of his stance. He was just flying backwards. He didn't know what was going on.
Fourth and extremely long. Berea's don't keep their offense on the field. They are at the Indian 31-yard line. They need to get to the 17 for a first down. Berea's known as a passing team so far tonight anyway. And so 4th and 17 makes me feel, or 4th and 14 or 15 makes me feel a lot better than 4th and 5 or 6.
Let's see if Aiden Smith or Lane Grant can make a play right here from their safety positions. They've walked down a little bit, and they're backing up now.
Don't need to jump here. Coburn gets a snap, and on blitz again, and he's going to throw it deep on the near sideline. Lane Grant's got it picked off, and that right there, he did catch it. He did get an interception. That right there was nothing but a punt.
Yeah.
I mean, Coburn threw it down there. We fell for it, and Lane gets the interception. You're not going to fault a kid for a hustle play, but Lane, when he saw there was nobody around, I wish he would have thought there to just knock the ball down, and you get the ball at the 31-yard line versus inside your own 10.
Man, that's tough trying to take an interception away.
I'm saying he still gets it goes an interception in the book, but I mean just little things like that are things he'll learn. And Lane's over here holding his arms up. That's what Colton Feast is telling him the same thing right now. I guarantee that's what he's telling him. And you can't blame Lane for that. I mean, he's just playing ball. But as Lane matures in football, and he's probably one of the smarter players we got right now. But that's just one of the little things you can pick up on it and make a difference. So the Indians take over 1st and 10 on their own 6-yard line. 9:41 left. They lead 12-6. And we got a delay of game on Adair County coming out of the turnover. I believe. No, we may have 12 players for Berea on the field. We do. I see one jogging off here now. So the Indians will get a break here as be a dead ball, illegal substitution on Berea.
That's a quick play start.
Yeah,
change of possession.
Yeah. So 12 men on the field for Berea, and that'll be 1st down and 5 now. Gives the Indians a little more breathing room as the ball's out to about the 11-yard line. The Indians
I thought Brayton Coomer had nobody covering him, but the cornerback was talking to his coach.
Great lead block by Biscuit. And Lane Grant has broke free. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. Only one man to beat. That's Cruz, and he's going to cruise by him. Touchdown, Adair County. And we're going to get a flag for taunting as Lane Grant gives him the deuce sign right before he goes into the end zone for a Barger Insurance touchdown for Adair County. And I love that play in the NFL. You can't do that in high school. But my question is, are they going to call it on him in the end zone, or are they going to say he was not to the end zone yet and get it pulled back? So don't put the points on the board yet. We'll have to find out.
Surely they won't take the point.
He's threw the flag outside the end zone. So let's see what happens. The ball is either going to be a touchdown or the ball will be on about the 16-yard line.
I've never seen a touchdown called back on it, ever.
Lane Grant with a 90-yard run. If it's a touchdown, it's a 90-yard run. If it's not, it's an 89-yard run. And we'll find out here if it's a dead ball or if it's going to be if it's a dead ball or if it's going to be a live ball penalty. That makes all the difference in the world. He's talking to the Indians bench as the Indians are coming back towards midfield, and I'm not sure why they're coming all the way back here.
They call holding?
I'm trying to look for a flag back here. I don't see one back at the line of scrimmage.
Why
are they calling it all the way back here? What in the world is going on?
Sideline interference?
He's not made the call yet.
We've got a coach getting on Aiden Smith about being too close to the sideline.
That's what it was. They've called a sideline interference because I guarantee what's happened. Right here's the flag. Right there's the flag. I see it now. It's on the 40-yard line. This official ran into a player trying to go down the field. That's exactly what happened. So it's going to be a penalty from their own 40-yard line.
Shouldn't we have gotten a warning?
I don't know. We didn't. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the spot. That's going to bring up, it'll be a first down for Adair County, but the flag was thrown at the 41-yard line. The Indians will take over 1st and 10 from the 26 now as we had a penalty down here on Lane, but apparently they picked that flag up. Berea can only take one of the penalties is what it is. You can't get them both. So that was a live ball penalty. It wasn't dead ball. So the Berea will take the points off the board, obviously. Actually, it's going to be 1st and 5. How's it 1st and 5? We had the ball originally on the 6-yard line, so the first down should have been a 16-yard line. And all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 5 from the 26. This is a cluster right here. No, we don't play 1st and 5. Somehow from the 26-yard line, I have no clue where this comes from.
Hey, I'll take it.
This is wild. Colton Feast in motion, hand off to Byron Rogers on the left side. He nearly gets to a tackle, gets tripped up there near the first down marker. He's going to be just short, I believe, up to the 29-yard line. Gain of about 3 yards. He was tripped up there by number, can't get this, it's a 5 something. I can't see his, he's turned sideways on me. He's a defensive end on that side. Second down, long 2, short 3 right here for the Indians, back in the double wing formation. Carter White takes the handoff, or takes the snap, hands off to Byron, or to Lane around the right side, and Berea's waiting on that one as he'll be tackled for a loss, and he'll go back down to about the 26-yard line. He'll lose 2 yards and bring up a longer third down here as the Indians wanted. There's a 3rd and 5 on the loss of 2 on the play. Tried to go on the right on that, and that time Berea was waiting on it. I'm anxious to see if we've got a counter off that play or a reverse off that play, maybe even a bootleg or something that Carter can run those. Like
word right there, Scott, the counter.
The counter or bootleg, because Berea completely sold out on that. They brought both safeties up, and we're just waiting on Lane around that right-hand side. So 3rd down and 5, the Indians from their own 27-yard line. Wing T formation, Colton Feast in motion. He'll hand it off to Lane again, basically the same play. And this time he's going to get a first down up to the 35-yard line. So great move right there in the hole as he cut back to the middle of the field. So first down in Adair County from their own 35-yard line.
God, I always bring up that Grant vision. They have such good vision. That first cut gained him at least 5 yards right there.
So 1st and 10 Adair County from their own 35-yard line. Anybody that can't make it out, turn into our stream on Facebook tonight. First and Farmers National Bank sponsors that stream. You can hear us and watch video. Hand off to Byron Rogers around the left side. He gets behind a couple of his linemen, breaks a tackle up to the 50-yard line and runs over a safety and falls forward for a first down. And we'll give the tackle to, I can't find him, number 4. That is Sean Kiet, and he earned every bit of that tackle.
He's going to make sure when he watches film he gets credit for that tackle.
No doubt. Looks like Lane Grant's going to get a breather here as number 14, Caden Watson, checks in the ball game. Indians break the huddle. 1st down and 10 on the Berea 45-yard line. They lead 12-6. 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Full house backfield for the Indians this time. Wishbone. Carter gets the white snap. He hands it off to Colton Feast on the counter. He breaks through the line. He'll gain 4, 5, maybe even 6 yards. We'll give him 5 up to the Berea 40-yard line. 2nd down and 5 coming up as Joe Collins makes another tackle for the Pirates.
Scott, good patient run there by Colton. He's just waiting behind that big offensive line for a hole to open up. He saw it, made a little juke move and got himself 6 yards right there. 2nd down and 5. Indians come up to the line. I'm just going by the boards, what I was looking at. It might be closer to 4. Another wishbone backfield. White gets him a handoff, or the snap, hands off to Feast again. Feast only cut off short this time. Gain of about 2. Bring up 3rd down and 3 now from the Berea 38-yard line as Colton is coming out with a little bit of a limp. I think he might have got hit in the shin right there as he's jogging off gingerly right here. Worse than a face mask or a helmet right to the shin.
Yeah. He's not, I don't think he's injured by any means, but that don't feel good when he get hit like that. And he's over here talking to assistant coach Burton.
Might have got frogged.
Yeah, he could have. He's walking it off over here. He's going to be all right, but he might take a play or 2 right here to get ready. Look like Jacob Lacey checked in for him. Wing T for the Indians, White under center. He puts Watson in motion, hand off to Rogers up the middle. He gets a first down and more as he breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. There he does break the tackle. Good block by Watson downfield, and Byron Rogers is going to go in from the 39-yard line, 38-yard line. Touchdown in Adair County. Byron Rogers, 38-yard run. We'll give Caden Watson an assist. He got a great downfield block. And with 5:56 remaining in the first quarter, the Indians take a 18-6 lead over Berea. It looks like the Indians offense is standing on the field this time. We've had enough of the kicking shenanigans tonight. Maybe we can hold them and get a bigger lead. We can go back and work on that a little bit. Indians back in their huddle. They'll take the 2-point conversion attempt from the 3-yard line. They break the huddle. Going to have Brayton Coomer out wide here to the right-hand side. Also Jacob Lacey in the slot position to the right-hand side. Take the snap, pitch out to Watson. He's got a blocker out in front of him. He cuts it inside, and we're going to get a
block in the back.
I don't think it's a block in the back, but I'm not sure what they're going to call. Biscuit White was out there lead block, and also Travis Taylor. And Biscuit's getting up gingerly, and he's a little shook up a little bit. He's up on squatting down here. I think he's all right, but we don't have a flag on the play. And it's going to be a block in the back on Adair County.
I think it was Brayton Coomer got the last little push in the back on the block outside on the boundary.
So that'll move it back 10 yards. There'll be another conversion attempt, this time from the 13-yard line. So I would look for probably a pass here. And this is somewhere I would like to work on. I mean, it's a 2-point conversion play, so if you throw an interception, they can't return it. I'd like to see a jump ball thrown to Brayton Coomer. We hadn't thrown it this year. Just throw it up there and let Brayton go get it. 6'3", 6'4" kid. He's got that height advantage out there. Give him something to work on right here. Carter gets the call from Coach Isaac. Indians come out. Brayton Coomer's going to go wide to the left. He's got one-on-one coverage. This is him.
Might be a little bit slant pattern right here.
Going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll out right. He's looking for Coomer. He's going to throw it up, and he's going to throw actually to Deshaun Crowditz, and he dropped it. It was going to be hard to stay inbounds anyway. He's at the very back of the end zone. Great effort by Crowditz. He jumped up there and grabbed it, but as he come to the ground, the ball squirted away. So Adair County 18, Berea 6, 5:56 remaining. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
5 minutes, 56 seconds remaining before the halftime intermission. That scoreboard update brought to you by Southern Nest Realty. When you want the best, call Southern Nest. Visit southern-nest.com. At the scoreboard updates brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy, at touchdown was brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy, your locally owned community pharmacy where you're more than just a prescription, you're family. Visit Columbia Pharmacy located on Burkesville Road in Columbia. Ty, we got the Tim Hardwick, Don Franklin Auto Columbia dealer halftime show coming up here, and we'll have all the numbers. We'll thank Dawson Kahn for keeping stats for us tonight. We'll have all those numbers at halftime for you, and see where we're standing at that point in time. Right now, Indians have a 2-score lead, 18-6. Byron Rogers will be kicking off for the Indians. Back deep for Caverna will be Cruz, number 8, and also Kit, number 4. Two of probably the better athletes that we've seen this year. We've seen some pretty good athletes from Campbellsville and Russell County both. These two kids are as good as any of those kids we've seen. They're quick. The thing with Berea is, though, they don't have the size those other teams had as far as roster size plus physical size.
Well, Scott, I've been really impressed with our offensive line so far. They've got the most out of their abilities and their stature.
Kit will take from the 20-yard line. He slips just like Lane did. The field must be slick right in there.
Yeah.
That's the same place that Lane slipped.
He's hurt, too. He could have really hurt himself.
I hope he hadn't. And he is still sitting down. He's taking his helmet off. Right. That's not good. Not good at all. That looked like it? I don't want to speculate too much, but that's got knee written all over it right there. And
Scott, we did have a pretty steady rain shower come through right before, about really 45 minutes before kickoff. It lasted for a little bit. Maybe a cramp.
No, she's looking at a knee. We'll take a break with us as athletic trainer Rebecca Cravens is out there. She's checking on the young man, Sean Kit. Let's take a break. We'll be back after this injury timeout. You're listening to Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Hi, this is Jill Julia Bolt. I'm a Russell County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I am well on my way to earning my degree in elementary education. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the basketball program. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Hi, this is Deborah Curry from Anderson's Pizzeria. Be sure to stop by the restaurant located on Campbellsville Road and check out our new menu items, our updated venue, and lineup of events like karaoke night, live bands, family night, and so much more. Stay up to date on what's happening at the restaurant on our Facebook page. We're at 1411 Campbellsville Road. I'm the owner, Deborah Curry. Come for the food, stay for the community.
Sean Kitt, number 4 for Berea. He's a 6'1" sophomore, really good athlete, and he is walking off without putting any weight at all on that left leg. Athletic trainer Rebecca Cravens for Adair County was doing some of the tests you do on a knee, and hopefully that young man didn't tear something right there. Hopefully it might just be a sprain or something, but he is obviously in pain because he is putting absolutely no weight whatsoever. He's being helped off the field by Miss Cravens and also another teammate, and he's not even putting that. Now he's putting it down just a little bit. He's still not putting any weight on it though, and hopefully we wish the very best for that young man, as he's been a vital part of this offense and defense so far for Berea. 5:51 left here in the second quarter. Adair County 18, Berea 6. Berea will be taking over 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line, and that's where Kitt went down. He tried to make a cut to the right side, and just when he tried to cut, his leg went out from under him, and hopefully, like I said, he's not injured too bad. The Indians defense approaches the line of scrimmage. Berea's offense coming out of the huddle on the sideline. They'll go straight to the line of scrimmage. They won't re-huddle behind the line. Sean Coburn back out at quarterback. He'll be joined by, I'm not sure who he's having in the backfield here. There's Cruz that just came back in the game too, so I'd say it'd be Cruz joining him in the backfield. Try to get a number on the substitute here that come in for Kidd. I believe it's number 21, Dalton Robertson, I believe. So 3 wideouts to the wide side, the right. Coburn in the shotgun. Gets a snap, draws back, rolls to the right, looks to the out. He's got a receiver there, and that is caught by Cody Roberts. He's going to be right at the first down line. Let's see if they give it to him or not. Right at the 36-yard line. He was pushed out of bounds by Aiden Smith right there, and I believe it is going to be a first down right at 10 yards. So out to the 36-yard line, 10-yard completion from Coburn to Roberts there on first down for another first down for Berea. 5:43, excuse me. The clock stopped as the tackle was made out of bounds as we approach the second quarter.
Scott, that's just how you draw that play up. I mean, you can't execute it any better than what they did right there.
Yep. Once again, shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the wide side here, near side. Coburn gets the handoff. Coburn gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Cruz on the counter. Indians in a lot better shape that time, and Trevez Taylor, great job right there of holding his ground. He'll pick up the tackle for no gain for Cruz on that. 2nd down and 10 coming up, and Trevez done just exactly what you're supposed to do as a defensive lineman. Don't get too deep right there. Play your spot, and the ball and the ball basically just came right to him.
Scott, that's some of the best discipline the Indian linebackers have shown all year. They were ready for that little counter play that they ran right there out of the shotgun.
And what that play is, Coburn takes 2 or 3 steps to his left like he's going to roll out the pass and just sticks the ball in the running back's belly right there, and he'll run back to the right. But the Indians sitting there waiting on it at that time. 2nd and 10 from the Berea 36-yard line. Coburn gets a snap. He's going to roll to the right again. It's the same play they ran a while ago, and it's going to be the same pass by the same guy. And he threw it out of bounds that time.
Brayton Coomer's going to be really mad at Aiden Smith for knocking that ball because Brayton was sitting there with like an outfielder ready to catch it.
And he's talking to him right now. You can see it. I mean, you can see him talking to Aiden as Aiden knew what a safety's supposed to do. He come over and try to make a play on the ball.
Aiden's saying, I didn't know you were back.
And I don't think he did. I mean, that's the thing. I bring up 3rd down and 10. As that was the same play they ran for the first down a while ago. At that time, the Coburn was high on his pass, and Roberts couldn't get to it. And 2 Indians were the closest 2 players to the football. just now getting back to the huddle here.
If you're the Indians, somebody tell the Indians D-line to watch the football.
Yeah, don't give them, they're in 3rd and 10. Don't give them 3rd and 5.
We've done it about 14 times tonight.
Seems like it. So Coburn back in shotgun again. 2 wide outs each way this time. Cruz in the backfield with Coburn. And Coburn is going to try to get his wide receiver out a little wider. Robertson come in motion across the formation, makes trips to the left. Coburn backs up. He's going to throw it back across the middle. And good job right there by Deshaun Crowdis. I was anxious to see if they might throw a flag there, but Crowdis didn't.
No, I think the receiver ran right into him.
Ran right into him. Crowdis wasn't moving. He was standing his ground, and now to bring up 4th down and 10. And it looks like a few linemen are going off. I'd say this is going to be punt formation. It looks like it is, as they'll have a young man dropping back here. I'll give me a number there. Is it 21? 22? I can't. It's 20 something.
I think
21. The punter's going to be Dalton Robertson. He'll be punting. The snap will be coming from the 36-yard line. Lane Grant back deep for the Indians. He's on his own 33-yard line waiting to punt. As Berea runs a player off late. They didn't ever huddle, so they can run that player off without the 12-man on the field penalty. Waiting the snap. There's the snap. Good snap, a little bit short. Robertson gets it off, and line drive kick. Lane Grant's going to have to back away from it. That was one of them that you hoped he could come up and get. But
it was a knuckleball, too. Those are hard to catch.
Ball's going to roll dead inside the Indian 20, or inside the Indian 30-yard line, about the 25. As the back nose of the ball is going to be on the 25. Good punt right there from the 36 to the 25. Quick math, that's 14 and 25 yards. That's 39 yards on the punt.
Show off.
That's on that line drive. The good thing about the line drive punt, if you can't get to it, you're going to get a roll out of it, and that's what he got right there. And like you said, Lane made a very smart decision. If that was going to be, if he could have got there, he probably would have got a really, really good return out of it. But don't take the chance and muff that punt.
How many times have you seen a returner have to run forward into that oncoming traffic to try to make a catch, and they fumble it?
Yeah, exactly right. Indians back in the wishbone offense. Carter White under center. Going to hand the ball to Colton Feast, and Colton gets a loose around the outside. He's going to run out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That'll be about 15-yard run for a first down. They're not going to give him quite the 40, I don't think. I think they're going to mark him out about the 38, maybe the 39. We'll get it spotted right here and find out exactly. We'll give him 14 officially on the run out to the 39-yard line. First down Adair County.
Scott, I think we were right earlier about that bruise. He's really favoring that right leg. I think it's a bruise.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, he's limping on it, but I don't think he's injured. He's hurt is what the word is. I mean, he's obviously able to play.
But injured.
Yeah, exactly. Wing T formation, White under center. He's going to hand the ball to Rogers. Rogers down the left side. He gets cut down there after about a 2-yard gain. Joe Collins on the tackle, as he is Johnny on the spot from that inside linebacker position that time. Gain of about 3. Going out 2nd and 7. Indians 4 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Try to get another score on the board here as Berea deferred the opening kickoff as they won the toss, and they'll receive to start the second half. Be really nice right here for the Indians to take a 3-score lead into the break. Brayton Coomer out wide to the right-hand side. One-on-one coverage out here. I would just throw the ball up and let's see what happens. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a pass, and Carter White sets deep and throws it over to Deshaun Crowdis wide open. Deshaun moves upfield on the 40-yard line. Great job right there by number 21 as he got just enough of Deshaun to make the tackle. Jacob Lacey was right there ready to make a block. And it looks like we got an injured Pirate back behind the play. Not sure exactly what happened there. We didn't see, and I didn't see on the replay right here. I'm looking at our Facebook stream, and I just missed the play as Deshaun had already caught the ball when I looked down. I wish I'd have caught it earlier, and I could have looked down to see what happened, because our stream is a little bit behind live action. This young man's down. We'll take a break with him and come back. Just see how long this injury timeout's going to be. You're listening to Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Hey, Brad Hodges here, new market president at First and Farmers National Bank. I invite you to stop in today and experience fast, friendly community banking at any one of our 3 Columbia locations. No time to stop by? No worries. You can now open your checking and savings account online at firstandfarmers.com. First and Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC. All applications subject to approval, and a review of your account history may be used in the approval process.
Trey Smith, 5'11", defensive lineman, sophomore for Berea. He's up under his own power and walking off the field. Maybe just got shook up just a little bit there. He's walking a little gingerly, but I don't believe he's injured too bad. The Indians picked up a first down on the pass from Carter White to Deshaun Crowdis. Is that our first completion tonight? We haven't passed the ball maybe 2 or 3 times.
That's our
the
first
most
pass tonight.
I think it is the first official pass.
Yeah, there was one on the 2 point.
Yeah. The other time we dropped back to pass, Carter was running for his life back here as soon as he dropped back, so that didn't go down as a pass. First down at Adair County on the Berea 37-yard line, wing T formation, White under center. He takes a snap. He's going to fake it to Grant. Counter play coming back this side. Lacey gets the carry, and he will gain.
The best that counter's been defended on.
Yep, and Joe Collins right there again. That's the guy we got to get a hat on. It's obvious. We get a hat on him, we gain all yards. If we don't, he makes the tackle. I mean, that's just how it's been all night. Gain of 2 yards from Lacey. Bring up second down and 8. 3 minutes, be under 3 minutes by the time this snap goes off as the clock runs. Indians have all 3 timeouts remaining, so the clock is not an issue. Actually, we need to keep it running right now and utilize our 3 timeouts. Second and 10. Lacey in motion, hand off the other way to Lane Grant. He's got to move.
Great job.
And he breaks outside. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to get to the end zone. Touchdown, Lane Grant. 35-yard run. Great cut right there about the 20-yard line as he cut out to the sideline, and he got to the end zone untouched. Adair County 24, Berea 6, 2:48 left in the first half. That Columbia Pharmacy touchdown was also the scoreboard update for Southern Nest Realty. I'm getting all tore up here.
Karma. That would be karma.
Yeah, that's what that is. Looks like we're going to go back to kicking the ball here, and it's a good time to do it. You're up 3 scores now, and good time to work on your kicking game, especially with the new snapper. Aiden Smith back to kick. Lane Grant with the hold. Brayton Coomer with the snap. Good snap, good hold, kicks up, and it looks perfect. Man, hit the goalpost. That looked like it was going straight through. We have a bad angle because that looked right through the middle and hit the right goalpost. We're going to have to work on our angles here.
We might need a new goalpost because the whole thing's shaking right now.
So Adair County 24, Berea 6. We'll take a 1-minute break and hear from our sponsors. You're listening to Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Man, that's a sweet ride.
I bought it off Tim Hardwick at Don Franklin, Columbia.
Don Franklin, Columbia?
Yes, sir. The lot there on Campbellsville Road, right by the tractor store.
You know what? I remember driving by there the other day, and they had a bunch of vehicles in.
Yes, sir, they do. And them boys will hook you up. If you stop by there, ask for Tim. If you miss Tim, ask for Mike.
And knowing it's a Don Franklin lot, you can always get great financing there, and you know they always take care of you.
That's a fact. Their motto is, if it's convenient for you, it's convenient for us. And they stand by that. Don Franklin, Columbia, 1072 Campbellsville Road, Columbia, Kentucky.
For over 20 years, JL Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. JL Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
35-yard touchdown by Lane Grant. 2:48 left before the halftime break. Adair County 24, Berea 6. Good news for Berea. Sean Kiet's back in the lineup here. I thought he really injured his leg, but apparently he's been healed, and he's back in the ball game. Byron Rogers to kick off. Oh, actually, Brayton Cooper's going to kick off for the Indians this time as he moves on the ball. Going to be a kick right down the right-hand side. Kietz will get the ball. He drops it. There's going to be a chance for Lacey to get there, and wow, terrible luck. No, Lacey did, but the ball slipped out of his hand as he slid by right back into Kiet's hands, and Berea will take over. Great effort there by Jacob Lacey, just unable to control the ball. He just full-out dove for it, trying to get the fumble. The only chance he really had at it. And when he hit it, it just rolled right back to Kiet, and he was sitting there waiting on it. So 1st and 10, Berea from their own 28-yard line. 2:43 left in the first half, and this is a big drive for the Adair County defense. Need to hold them out of the end zone right here and not let them score here and then get the ball back to start the third quarter.
And Scott, more good news. They turned off Cotton Eye Joe because there were some really bad dance moves going on the Indian sideline.
Coburn. They broke the huddle with 12 that time. That's a penalty. And they didn't call it. Coburn in the shotgun. Gets a bad snap. He picks it up. He's going to throw it out wide to the right. It's a great catch right there. Wow. I thought that ball was going to be well incomplete, but number 5, Billy Strife, laid out completely parallel to the ground to his left and made a great diving catch for about a 5-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 5, clock running, 2:25 left. And Berea's not in any hurry. They're back in the huddle. I thought they might try to go no huddle here. They've already used 2 of their timeouts. They've only got 1 left this half, so they need to hurry.
Might need to watch for some trickery right here, Scott, if we get down closer to halftime here.
Berea, a lot of walking going on in the field. A lot of these kids are playing both ways. Only got 20 on the roster, so they've only got 9 subs at any point in time. Coburn with the snap. Going straight back. He's going to look to the left. He's going to throw out wide to the left. And Kiep nearly made a catch. And he got enough of a hand on the ball that Aiden Smith couldn't make the interception. Aiden was sitting back there waiting on it. I'd like to see Aiden in that situation drive through the ball and make the interception. He was camped out under it, and what Kiep done is basically just defended it. He played defensive back right there.
And that's one of those, you talked about Mike Leach said throw to the grass and run to the grass. That was definitely thrown to the grass because I didn't know who he was throwing that
We got
ball
a flag on the play back behind the play. I didn't see it. We'll see what the call is. It's something on Adair County because they moved the ball up to a first down. It's going to be it's a 15-yard penalty. Let's see what happens.
Somebody
with the official
dirty word.
Yeah. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. I wasn't looking. As soon as the ball left, I wasn't looking back here, so I didn't see who the penalty was on. Obviously, somebody hit the quarterback after he had thrown the ball. And that's a big penalty right there. It gives Berea first down on their own 48-yard line. 1:46 remaining, and for some reason they run the clock, and it was an incomplete pass. It shouldn't be running. And he gets the ball off this time. He's caught by Dorsey. Dorsey's going to be surrounded. No, it's not close. He needs to pick it up.
Fall on it, boy.
Well, we tried to pick it up, and we dropped it again. I'm not sure who ended up with it.
Just fall on it.
And Berea picks it up. Wow. Indians tried. The Indians did get it after all. The first official come in and waved his arms in the air like Berea, or held 2 fingers in the air like it was second down. Another official come in and said, no, Adair County's football. So turnover of Berea, their second of the ball game. And they're still discussing it over here. We might have a change of plans right here. As 3 officials are conferring on the far sideline. One official came in and said it was second down. The second official came in and said, no, Adair County's got the football. So anxious to see here what happens. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't turn. There's Adair County ball. So Indians take over. 1:32 left. Indians with 3 timeouts got all day to score here if they can get a few chunk plays. They lead 24-6. That's Southern Nest School Board update.
We have all 3 timeouts, right?
Yes, we do. We haven't called one all night that I remember. I know Berea called 2. That's one thing I wish we could get a scoreboard that had the timeouts listed. It makes it a whole lot easier on broadcasters. So 1st and 10 Adair County from their own 46-yard line. Wing T backfield. We'll run the counter back to Colton Feast, and he's going to get a couple yards inside.
I thought he was going to squirt through there.
Yeah, got through there, and that was the first time out by Adair County with 1:23 remaining. Gain of about 3 on the play. Collins once again right in the middle of the tackle. We'll take a 1-minute break with them. You're listening to Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Anderson's Pizzeria is now offering homemade daily lunch specials from 11 to 1 every weekday. Like their homemade barbecue meal on Thursdays, which includes a barbecue sandwich, coleslaw, and a dessert. Delivery is available within city limits and while supplies last. Check out their Facebook page for the daily special. Good times calls for great pizza. Anderson's Pizzeria, where great pizza is the life of the party. Don't get caught in the summer heat. If you're looking for a new car to keep you cool and get you where you need to go this summer, stop by J&S Auto Sales here in Columbia. View their inventory online at jnsautosales.ky.org or stop by the lot located on Russell Road.
Indians break the huddle in a wing T formation. Actually, they'll move Colton Feast out to a slot position. Carter's going to flip it out to Lane Grant. He's going to try to get the edge. He's going to be held up by number 11, just long enough to be cleared out by Joe Collins. Joe Collins comes flying in, and we're going to have we got a melee breaking out here, and Indians need to back away. Don't get away. I'm not sure who's involved in that. It's Travis Taylor's one of them. and
got helmets
we
being
got helmets thrown and everything. This is going to be a mess right here. As Byron Rogers done a great job of getting his buddy Trevez out of the action, and Trevez is very, very upset. And both teams are going to the sideline now. This is going to be a mess, and we're going to see we're going to see if there's going to be ejections or what's going to happen. I'm sure there probably will be because there was helmets flying everywhere. Three or four flags on the field right there.
Come on the field from the Indian sideline. That is something.
I saw players that were in the game go back.
Well, I saw somebody start to go on the field, but he was quickly corralled by David Holmes.
We'll see what's happening here as we got all the officials conferring at midfield. Multiple penalties going to be called on the play. I don't know if you can call it on one team or the other. It's probably going to be offsetting. But unless somebody threw a punch. If they saw a player throw a punch, then they'll have to eject them. And I don't know if there's any punches thrown. There was a melee down there, but I'm not sure if any punches were thrown. And, great job by Byron Rogers to control himself and get Trevez out of there before something bad could have happened, because Trevez was just extremely upset. I've been around Trevez for basically his whole playing life. I've never seen him that mad. Trevez is just an awesome young man.
It took 3 guys to hold him back. He still almost got away.
He's one of them guys that it's obvious to see right there. You don't want to make him mad because he was upset, and I've never seen him that way. And it took all Byron had. Byron was holding from behind, pulling him.
Scott, so that might be saving grace here. I don't think we'll see
the only thing was the flying helmet, and I'm not sure where that came from.
I don't know who threw it.
Yeah. And we'll have both coaches brought out to the middle of the field, and that's one bad thing about the officials not having a microphone. You've got to go by their motions and not by hearing them say what's happening.
If I'm right, it's probably going to be they're going to tell him any more personal fouls probably end up in ejections.
Could very well. Mr. Vez is back on the sideline over here walking. He's talking to Coach Burton right now. Looks like he's calmed down. Like I said, Trevez is just an excellent young man and just always cheerful, happy-go-lucky. And
he's still
you don't want to make a big man mad, and he is mad. That's what I always tell people. If anybody knows me, my size, I'm usually pretty easy to get along with. I've only been mad a couple times in my life, and it wasn't pretty. So we'll see both coaches still out the middle of the field talking to the officials. Let's see what's going to happen here. 1:14 left before the break. Adair County leads us in 24-6. And this will be an interesting call here. The play was made. Lane Grant got the pitch to the right-hand side, and he was hit in the backfield by number 11, Cody Roberts, and he got away from Roberts, but as soon as he did, number 52, Joe Collins, just came in and just made an excellent tackle. So it's going to be a loss on the play of probably about 7 or 8 yards. That was just the play. Now, what happens after that with all these penalties, that's to be determined. While the officials are still talking, let's send it back to the station until we find out exactly what's going on. We'll take a break right here. You're listening to the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Here, dead ball penalty. We got a personal foul on Adair and an ejection. 2 ejections on Adair County. Personal foul on Berea with 2 ejections. They offset, so no penalties, no yards will be off either way, but we've got 2 ejections each way. And I'm anxious to see. Travis Taylor's going to be one of them. I can see right now he just got told. He's going to have to go to the locker room and be dismissed from the game. We'll see what else happened here as try to find out who it was for the Indians and for Berea. It looked like the referee signaled 2 players.
I think it's Colton Feast is one of them. I don't know if he's walking just...
And the thing about this is with the ejection,
Trevez is one of them.
Yeah, with the ejection, those players will miss time for being ejected from a football game. Actually, There's 4 Indians walking off the field right now.
That's not good.
And
that's our entire backfield.
That was Byron Rogers and Lane Grant.
Now, I do know that Byron and Lane are 2 of the team leaders, though, too, so they might.
Byron's walking back up this
Yeah.
way, and I think Lane may be too. I'm not sure. I can't see for sure. Lane was one that got tackled there, so I'm not sure how he was
it's
involved
not
in that.
Lane.
I don't think it is, but I don't see him walking back out here. Byron Rogers is walking back out here. For Berea, I've not seen anybody yet. You'll see
I
those.
think it was Colton Feast and Travis.
Yeah, Lane's back out here, so I think he was just talking to his buddy Travis walking off the field. He was just helping, making sure Travis was as calm as he could be getting off of here, and then done a good job. Just being a good teammate right there. So looks like Colton Feast and Travis, that looks like has been ejected for the Indians, and the way number 8 is acting for Berea over there, which is Cruz, I think he might be gone too. Yes, he's walking off the field for that, and that's a big blow for Berea. If Yamil Cruz, their leading rusher, has been ejected, and it looks like he has. And I'm not sure about this, Ty. I mean, I know they don't have a large staff, but do you let a kid walk off by himself like that without taking a coach with him or something? I mean, that don't seem like the safest thing to do, in my opinion. Now, like I said, I know they don't have a large staff. But he's actually walking back towards the field now, on the sideline, not on the field. But I'm pretty sure he's been ejected.
I don't know where he's going to go unless he goes sitting on the bus.
Yeah, there's a. That might be Mom. I was going to say that might be Mom over there, going to talk to him. I don't know who else may have been ejected there. Indians back on offense here in the wing T. White gives the ball to Byron Rogers at the middle. He's going to be tackled after about a 2-yard gain. He goes forward, and still got bodies. They don't have another penalty coming out. They don't have to get control of this. It's going to get ugly. There's no punches or nothing being thrown, but there's words being said, and there's another penalty. They don't have to get control of this, Tyler. It's going to get ugly fast. There's 3 flags thrown, dead ball situation. Byron was laying on the ground, and an Indian tripped over the top of him, and then all the flags started coming after
Byron
that.
is upset at somebody. I think somebody's talking.
Yeah.
Berea's coach
is upset. He's over here talking and pointing. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I'm not sure that he's not mentioning walking off the field. They just shook hands. They're going to call this ball game, Ty. They're going to call this ball game. Sure enough. Yep. Let's wait for the official word right here.
Coach said we're done. I saw him do the cutthroat. He said we're done.
I'm not sure. We got to find out here. Is this going to be the ball game, or is this someone say we're going to halftime? It's got to be the ball game because Adair County had the ball. The Berea can't just say we're going to halftime without that. So I think
or it might have been the referees might have got.
No, Berea's coach walked out on the field and asked Coach Isaac to come over. And when they come over, I think he said 2 or 3 words to Coach Isaac. They shook hands. I think we got a ball game over. I'm not positive. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I just heard him talk about one of the press box workers here just said, y'all be careful going home. Short night, Ty. It looks like we'll take a 1-minute break let's take about a 2 or 3 minute break here. Nicole, we'll get back with you. We'll find out exactly what's going on, and we'll come back with either a halftime show or a post-game show with some stats. You're listening to the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Kentucky Sanitation is an industry leader in waste management services all throughout Kentucky. From serving business owners in the community to construction workers on job sites and everything in between. Kentucky Sanitation is committed to providing sustainable waste management that you can rely on to make your life easier. They now have 30-yard roll-off containers for all your construction or demolition projects. Check them out at Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services. Kentucky Sanitation, striving for a greener, cleaner tomorrow.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
The Adair Progress has been your hometown newspaper since 1987, providing the community with traditional paper copies and now bringing you 24-hour access online with the latest breaking news and updates on their website, AdairProgress.com. Know what's happening in our community from the latest local news to everything sports from Adair County to Lindsey Wilson College. Online at AdairProgress.com. The Adair Progress, your hometown newspaper since 1987.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
Welcome back to Adair County High School football field, the Indian Field, and tied with 58.1 seconds left in the second quarter. This game's over. Berea, we understood correctly. We just had a melee, and 2 players from each team were ejected. The very next play, we understand we saw 3 flags get thrown in the dead ball situation. The way we understand it, there's going to be 3 more ejections on Berea for actions after the play was over. And with a 20-man lineup, you lose 7 of them.
Or 5, said we can't afford any more.
Right. Berea's coach Parks comes out to midfield to talk to the officials, and he Coach Parks motions over Coach Van Isaac for the Indians, and you see him shake hands. And when I saw him shake hands, I was like, this game's over, and that's exactly what's happened. So Indians will pick up their first win of the season, 24-6 in a shortened game, called 58 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And we'll go straight to our post-game show brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia, the dealership that provides you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. And with those post-game stats, here's Ty Bennett.
We'll start with the scoring summary. With 9:28 left to go in the first quarter, Lane Grant runs a touchdown in from 25 yards. It was a 2-play, 31-yard drive for the Indians. The extra point was missed. And the Pirates of Berea answered right back with a 6-play, 62-yard drive of their own, capped off by Emil Cruz running it in from 15 yards. 2-point conversion was no good, and that was with 7:03 left to go in the first. With 3:50 left to go in the first, Lane Grant again, a 15-yard touchdown run, capping off a 7-play, 71-yard drive for the Indians. The extra point was no good. In the second quarter, Byron Rogers breaks at a 38-yard run to cap off a 7-play, 95-yard drive for the Indians with 5:56 left to go in the second quarter. The 2-point conversion was no good. And Lane Grant with another big run, a 35-yard run to cap off a 5-play, 75-yard drive for the Indians with 2:48 left in the second quarter. And we'll get you some team stats coming up right here. Indians led the way tonight in terms of total offense, 298 to 129. The Indians had 22 yards passing and 276 yards on the ground. Berea with 87 yards through the air and 42 yards on the ground. Let's see, turnovers. Berea turned the ball over 3 times to the Indians 1. And we'll get you, the Indians had 13 first downs to Berea 6. Third down conversions, the Indians were 3 of 4. Berea was 2 of 4, and Berea did not convert their attempted 4th down conversion. Individual stats now. First for Berea, Jason Coburn was 8 of 15 for 87 yards and an interception. Connor White was 1 for 1 for 22 yards. And rushing for Berea, Emil Cruz with 2 carries for 15 yards and a touchdown. Sean Keelet with 2 carries for 13 yards. Jason Coburn with 3 carries for 10 yards. Cody Roberts with 3 carries for 4 yards. For the Indians rushing, Lane Grant with 11 carries for 111 yards and 3 scores. Byron Rogers with 8 carries for 108 yards and a touchdown. Colton Feast with 8 carries for 53 yards. Carter White with a carry for 2 yards. Jacob Lacey with a carry for 2 yards. Receiving wise for Berea, Dalton Robinson had 2 catches for 32 yards. Sean Keelet with 1 catch for 21 yards, Cody Roberts with 3 catches for 18 yards, and Billy Strife with 2 catches for 16 yards. Deshaun Crowdis had the only reception for the Indians tonight with a catch for 22 yards.
Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Ty, for those post-game stats. Thanks, Dawson Kahn, for keeping stats for us tonight. And Ty, got a short night. And the Indians will take their first win of the season, 24-6 tonight. A few post-game announcements. I want to thank our sponsors one more time: J&S Auto Sales, JL Gate, TJ Regional Health, Century Medicines Express Pharmacy, United Citizens Bank, Adair Progress, First and Farmers National Bank, Tim Hardwick with Don Franklin Columbia, Columbia Pharmacy, Southern Nest Realty, Barger Insurance, Jag Fabrication, Anderson's Pizzeria, Lindsey Wilson College, and Kentucky Sanitation. Coming up later on through the week, tomorrow, Lindsey Wilson Raiders football team will be in action. 6 o'clock Central Time at Union College. Join Chris Wells and Bob Boone for all the action. That'll be on the air at 5:15 tomorrow. Over on the AM side, 101.9 and also 1270 AM. And coming up Wednesday, join us for Sports Talk Live and Local as me and Chris Wells will get together, and might have a special guest this week. I'm not sure yet. Wednesday on 1270 AM, 101.9 FM from 5 to 6. We're live in the studio talking about the week's action from Adair County and Lindsey Wilson. Also look at college action, pro action. We just get together and talk sports. Join us for that J&S Auto Sales Sports Talk Live and Local, Wednesdays at 5 on 1270 AM, 101.9 FM. Next Thursday, 5 o'clock, is the Adair County Coaches Show live from Anderson's Pizzeria. Join Chad Moore and Coach Van Isaac with other special guests as they'll talk about this game and preview next week's game at Clinton County. And that's our next broadcast as a crew here, as we'll travel to Albany next week as the Indians will face off with the Clinton County Bulldogs. Kickoff set for 7 p.m. Join us about 6:45 for a pregame show, and we'll be bringing you all the action as the Indians will go on the road, seeking to even their record at 2-2 on the season. So for Ty Bennett, for Austin Armstrong running the Facebook live stream, for Dawson Kahn on stats, for Nicole back at the station, this is Scott Bennett. Good night, everyone.